Okay, so move my mat back a bit more. Starting with your feet together, point your toes out to the corners of the room and line your heels so your feet are directly underneath your hips. So feet are grounded, knees are slightly bent, shoulders nice and relaxed, and feel that piece of string lengthening your body all the way up to the ceiling. And from here, hands on your hips, find your neutral position, A to the front, C to the back, tilt the pelvis forwards and find that middle ground. One hand on the rib cage, one hand on your tummy, take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Draw in that tummy and again in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And core should be engaged. Put your hands by your side, take your head out to the side, lower down, chin onto chest, and up through to the other side. So all in your own time, gently running through. Feel that nice pull either side of your neck. And coming back to center, looking up to the ceiling, and lower down to the floor. And again, up to the ceiling. Lower down to the floor, and one more, up to the ceiling, and lower down. Keep your chin onto your chest and bring your arms round in front of you in that semicircle and pull forwards as much as you can. And exhale, open, squeeze the arms behind. Coming in again. And exhale, open, squeeze the arms. Do one more. Drawing in. And exhale, open, palms of the hands on the bottom of your back. Squeeze the elbows in towards you. Nice and gently. So we get warm. And hands back by your sides. We'll do some shoulder rolls to the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Coming forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, and 6. We're going to do 4 arm circles to the back, so reaching up, twist the torso around, follow the arm around with your head. And 2, 3, and 4. Same arm comes forwards, reaching up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other arm reaching up, twist back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same arm comes forwards. 1, 2, 3, and last one, 4. So your feet are directly underneath your hips. Bend your knees slightly, palms wide, shoulders relaxed. You're twisting your upper body from side to side, leaving your hips directly to the front of the room. Keep your core engaged, and you should be able to feel a twist in your obliques as you're going from side to side. And one more each side. Coming back to center, hands by your side. Okay. If you want, you can have your hands on your hips. You're going to be lifting up your knee out to the side, lower down, lifting up, back to center, lower down, other leg, up, out, lower. So it's essentially opening and closing the gates each time. So it's warming up the hip flexors. You might experience a bit of a click, depending on how clicky your hips are, but that's fine. It won't hurt. So one more on each leg. And back up. So a bit of balance. Lower down. And pick back up again. We're going to do some big hip circles in one direction. And 4, 3, 2, last one, other direction. And 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1, center. Going to the side, I'll show you. Feet are directly into the hips. We're going to do some half roll downs. So rolling the shoulders forwards, chin onto chest, tucking in that tummy. Vertebrae, you're going down towards your knees. Arching your back up as much as you can. Keep your chin onto your chest. When your hands are just above your knees, pull your shoulders back into that flat back position. Your head and your neck should be in alignment. You should be able to get a tray on your back. From here, drawing back in again, chin comes back onto chest, and you're rolling slowly back up. And rolling out the shoulders. We'll do 2 more. Rolling forward, chin onto chest, arching up. And then your hands get just above your knees, pull back. Slowly up. And roll the shoulders. Last one. Deep breath. Chin onto chest. Tucking the tummy. Arching. Make it fluid. Okay, I want you to stay in this flat back position. And from here, I want you to raise your arms alternately forwards. So make sure they don't come above your ear. They should be brushing your ear each time. 2 more. Hands back just above your knees, arch your back and slowly roll up. Rolling out the shoulders. Moving on to our legs and hips. We're lifting up a leg, lunging out to the side and down onto the foot. So you either keep your hands just above your knee or you can put your hands down by your ankle. You then lift the other one up and down towards the other side. So we're going to do 6 all together. That's 2 and 3, 4, 5, and on the last one we're going to hold it there, and I want you to hold onto your ankle. Try and get your elbow into the inside of your knee and push into it and feel the stretch in your groin. Now from here you're going to lift up your arm towards the ceiling, so opening up and closing. 2 more. Opening up and close. Last one. Opening up and close. Moving over to the other side. Again, elbow onto the inside of the knee and hold that stretch in your groin. 1 arm, peel up. Slowly lower. 2 more. Up and lower. 1 more. Up and lower. Bring your feet to center, and I want you to bend your knees and put your hands on the floor. Now we're going to do some stretching of the hamstrings here. So you're in this position and I want you to push up. So you're straightening the knees. And 3, 2, 1, we're going to bend the knees again. And push up. 3, 2, 1, bend the knees. And push up. And we're going to slowly roll up the body and roll the shoulders out. Now the next one we're going to do is stretch out the calves slightly differently than we used to. So your feet are wider than hip width apart. You're going to roll down onto the floor and you're going to walk yourself out into prone. Now from here, your bottom comes up, your heels come back first, and you roll back up. So again, coming down towards your toes, walk yourself out into prone. Bottom comes up to the ceiling. Try and get your heels to touch the floor behind you as you walk yourself back. And going down again. So walk out into prone. Bottom comes up, heels come down. Walk yourself back. Slowly roll up. Hands rolling out the shoulders. Okay, let's get, oh, I've got to start my watch. Let's get to the first one. We've got some planks, first of all. Let's change the music up. So we're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 off. We're going to do each exercise twice. So your first exercise, we're doing plank, side, plank, other side. So 45 seconds. Anytime you need to grab a drink, then do so. And 45, 15. I'll tell you when to go and I'll tell you when you're halfway. So plank to the side, plank to the other side. So slow and controlled, elbows underneath your shoulders, tilt the pelvis forwards. Have my water here. Okay, ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. So coming up to the side, to center, to the other side. Keep it moving, keep it fluid. Make sure bottoms are down. Easily do this on your knees as well. Definitely easier with socks on. So we're really working the obliques for this one. We're nearly there, over halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, just stretch out the back slightly, lifting up. Same one again. And then we're going to do some prones. Okay, get ready. Elbows into the shoulder. 3, 2, 1. So plank to the side. Plank. The other side. Again, bottoms down. Engage that tummy. Been a bit struggling after Christmas, especially with dry January. 6 days dry. Feeling it. Everything feels better after a glass of wine. Woo. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one. I'll pause the clock. We're going to do some prones. So the first one, if you have your feet slightly wider than hip width apart, you're able to just bounce a little better. We'll do shoulder touches, and then we'll do slightly different one for the next one. Okay. So hands underneath shoulders, feet slightly wider than hip width apart. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you don't need to rush them. Gentle touches. The next one, I'm going to do arm reaches. This is a core killer. We're over halfway. Woo. I'm getting tired. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Okay, next one. Arm reaches. So if you need to come down on your knees at any point, just make sure the pelvis is tilted forwards and you can still reach forwards. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So coming up. Reach. Reach. Remember, your feet are slightly wider than hip width apart. It will help with your balance. Bring your hands slightly narrower for this as well. Deep breaths. Over halfway. On our feet after this. Ooh. Probably after last night. 3, 2, ooh, and 1. Okay. Next one, we've got some lunges with a bit of balance in them. So we're on our feet. If you want to use weights, you can use some weights. We are going to do reverse lunge, and we're doing one leg first and the one leg the other one. Reverse lunge, and we bicep curl back up. Reverse lunge, bicep curl. Knee comes out in front. So it's one leg first in 45 seconds, and then the other leg. So shoulders relaxed, core engaged. Pick a leg. You're standing back on first. 4, 3, 2, 1. So lunge, bicep curl, lunge, bicep curl. So it's pretty much working one glute first and then the other one. Just keep focused on your posture. Back nice and straight. Have a focus spot on the wall so you don't wobble like I just did. I think I'm in a sugar decline from eating about 1 million celebrations a day to none. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Next leg. About 10 seconds. Again, shoulders relaxed. Tummy engaged. Focus spot on the wall. 3, 2, 1. So other leg. Bicep curl. Down. Oh, try to look. Bicep curl. Oh, wobble, wobble. So lateral breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. So we've got balance here, we've got mobility, strength. Nearly there. Keep it going. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fall over. Okay, next one. We are doing one-legged squats. Now I do this in my strength conditioning class. And again, it's balance, it's mobility. You don't have to use weights. So I'll show you without weights first. One leg is in front. Then as you go down again, so we're squatting to the front, knee comes in front. Squat to the side. You know when we do the doggy weave position that we usually do on our hands and knees, your leg goes out to the side. Then we're just going to go behind. So we're doing front, side, behind. So it's a lot of balance and it really does tire that leg. So if you don't want to use weights, you don't have to use weights. Okay, so get ready to go. If you do have weights, you can close to your chest. 3, 2, 1. So we're going down to the front, to the side. And it's continuous. You don't put your foot on the floor. Keep it up. So all that pressure is in your static leg right now. Keep shoulders relaxed. Over halfway. It does burn. It's supposed to. My legs touch the floor. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg, shake the legs out. Ooh, okay. I'm going to do some sumo squats after this. Tired legs. Other leg, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to the front, up, to the side. So one leg is always better than the other. And that's just our balance. So again, have your focus spot on the wall. And concentration. Oh, I say that. As I wobble. You're halfway. This side. Come on, nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one. We're doing sumo squats. Just pause. Sumo squats. Hands are in front. So as we squat down, I want you to bring your weights in front of you. So if you see my back is still nice and straight. So we're going down towards the floor, back up, onto the toes. Heels down, down, up, onto the toes. Really squeeze your glutes, engage your core as you go up onto your toes. This is a really good strengthening one. Everything like this prevents injury. So wide, waist to front. Just squatting down, coming up, squeeze the glutes. Slow, controlled. Push up, squeeze. And down. Push up. Halfway. Go on the mats after this and do some tummies. Nearly there. One more of these to do. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, if we progress this further, you bring your weights to your chest, we squat down, and as we come up onto our toes, you can bring the weights up into a shoulder press. Otherwise, stick to how we were doing it before. Off you go. So down, coming up, squeeze, slowly down, squeeze, this is a really deep squat. Halfway there. 20 seconds. And then we're on the mat. Coming up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Oh, coming onto the mats. We're going to do something called a bear hug and then a dead bug. Now the bear hug, you're in tabletop. Try and show you from the side. You're in tabletop, heads on the floor, arms are wide as if you're going to hug someone. And as you come up, you're hugging behind your knees, arms open again, and you slowly come back down. Okay, so you exhale, up, hug the knees, slowly come back down. And the next one is called a dead bug, and it's basically arm and leg extensions. So you're in tabletop, your arms are above your head, you extend them both behind and in front and back in again. So extend and back in again. So those are the 2 next ones. So getting ready for a bear hug, first of all. So your legs are in tabletop. 3, 2, 1. So exhale, up. Slowly down. Exhale, up. And slowly down. It doesn't matter if you can't reach up completely behind your knees, just crunch. Do what you can do. Inhale when you're here, exhale as you slowly come back down. Halfway there. And up. Slowly down. Slowly down. So tilt the pelvis as you come back down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next one. Dead bug. Legs are in tabletop, arms up to the ceiling. We extend and come back in again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So exhale, extend. Inhale, back in. Now, it doesn't matter if your legs aren't parallel to your knees in tabletop. Sometimes they can push up towards the ceiling. That's absolutely fine. You're still working the bottom part of your abdominals. Now, it's renowned to be the most difficult part to tone and lose weight. Over halfway. 3, 2, and 1. Next one, we're doing bunny hops. So your legs are up to the ceiling, we hop up, we go into a slight reverse crunch. Up, knees come slightly down, okay? So legs to the ceiling, 4, 3, 2, 1. So use your abdominals to lift you up. Excellent, come on, keep pushing. Feel the burn. You're halfway, so we've got about 20 seconds left. One more abdominal one after this. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Next one, reverse crunch. So your legs are crossed into tabletop. You drop your heels towards the floor and back into your chest. And it creates a pull on the lower part of your abdominals. Ready? 2, 1. So towards the floor, back into chest. Exhale towards the floor, back into chest. But all your own time. Now, even a little movement is enough to generate that almost burning pull sensation as you drop your heels down towards the floor. It's all about the breath, this one as well. So make sure if you go down, you're exhaling. Inhale back in. That's it. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees. Woo. Okay, we are doing some hands and knees. Now we've done these before. We have our rainbow. So we're extending behind. We're going over to one side and follow the foot around with your head. So it's a bit of a recovery one. Really good for hip flexors, really good for our bottoms. Let's see if I've got room. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Engage the core, extend one leg, off you go. So over to one side and look to the other side. And we've got some more bottom ones to do after this one. So it's all about legs, bottoms, and abdominals tonight. Over halfway, then we'll do the other leg. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the leg in. Other one. I have to move for this one. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Extend your other leg out. Raise it, ready. 3, 2, 1. So side to the other side. It's really good for your head, neck, shoulder mobility. The things like putting on your seatbelt, you know, when you turn around to try and put on your seatbelt in the car, sometimes if you've got a stiff neck, you can just pull that muscle down the side of your neck. It's really painful. You there? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next one. We've done these before. We're still on our hands and knees. We're extending one leg out to the side. We're lifting it. We're going to do 3. Just carry on pulsing. So little pulses, 45 seconds. Anytime you need to come back in and draw your leg back out again, that's fine. It's quite intense. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Draw in that tummy. Extend the leg out to the side. 2, 1. So flex your foot. Little pulses. Doesn't have to be high off the floor at all. So it's really working our inner thighs, front thighs, glutes, on both glutes. 20 seconds left, keep pushing through. So close now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. We'll do some glute stretches after this. Okay, other leg extends out to the sides. I might come out to this way. 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, little pulses. Hands onto the shoulders. Flex your foot. It's less than a minute. Or push through the pain. You've got less than 20 seconds left. Come on. Whoa. That small movement causes a lot of pain. 4, 3, 2, 1. Completely give up. Okay, right, tummies, and then we're going to go standing again. First one, we are going to do some roll-ups with the weight. So your weight is to the ceiling. You're going to come up and back down, okay? So you're controlling your weight above your head and then slowly come back down. That is the first one. And then I'll tell you what the second one is. So start however you fancy. You can start up here or on the line down. 2, 1. So drawing down the front. Slow and controlled. Exhale, up. Inhale as you're here. Exhale, back down. And drawing back. I always find roll-ups really relaxing. Quite a therapeutic movement. It's easy to control your breathing. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Next one. We've done this before as well. We're doing the bow and arrow. So we're drawing back to the side. So you're looking at your elbow and you come back to center. Draw back to the other side, follow your elbow and come back to center. So it's a more fluid back tilt and lower, and you're constantly drawing one back and then the other back. So get ready to go. If you want to use a weight, you can. You don't have to use a weight at all. You can just draw back without anything. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you're coming back with the elbow, up, draw back, and up. So good oblique one, this one, back, and up, draw back, and up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. You've got less than 20 seconds. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we are coming up on 12 feet again. I know. So we're going to do a squat one where we basically go from narrow to wide, narrow to wide. And we're going to do one leg first and then the other leg. So one leg is moving out from side to side. So narrow is narrower than hip width apart. So you're going down, wide, down, wide, and then the other side we'll do after the other 45 seconds. So you optional weights, hold them close to your chest if you want to, you don't have to use them at all. This is a burner, you can stop at any point, okay? Shoulders relaxed, core engaged, we're starting with narrow into our wide, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1. So narrow, wide, narrow, wide. I have cardio size on a Tuesday. We jump these and it's brutal. I still can't walk properly. It takes me a few days to actually be able to move my limbs again. To narrow, to wide. Very close now, about 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Shake the legs out. 15 off. We start with the other leg. So really sit back into that squat. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So narrow, other leg, wide. Narrow, wide. Keep them dumbbells close to your chest. Keep your head and leg in alignment. 20 seconds. Come on, push through. Nearly there. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Right, we've got time for one more. And let's see what we can do. I'm not going to make you do arm circles, guys. I haven't got very good weights for arm circles. Okay, we'll do 2 more. We're going to do some lunges, and we've done these before as well. Do you remember when we go back slightly more, lunge, leg comes up. So lunge, back, back, knee comes up, okay? So it's all strengthening and balance. Legs and abs today. Weights by your side if you want to use them. One leg first. So going back, 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 draw in. Back, 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 draw in. Back, back, draw in. Back, back. Excellent. One more exercise after this. Other leg. About 15 left. That's seconds. Not exercising. 3, 2, 1. Shake the legs out. Last one. And we'll focus on glute stretches. Okay, get ready to go. 4. Oh, hang on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So back, back, lunge, and up. Back, 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 and up. Back, back, and up. Back, 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 up. So think about your posture. Shoulders relaxed, core engaged. We've got the last 10 seconds or so. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put your weights down. Woo. I'm going to start the warm up from standing as we're in standing. Let's change the music up. Something slightly more relaxing. And this. Oh, you need to put pop music on. Right. So starting at the end of your mat, feet underneath hips, bend the knees slightly. As when you take your body weight over your toes. Focusing on your breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Walk your hands forward. And just lower the body onto the floor, stretching up into that lower back stretch. Just hold it there for a few seconds. Okay, open up the knees slightly and pull back into the child's pose. Reach forwards as much as you can. And I want you to draw yourself across over to one knee. So you're really leaning across. As a good hip flexor stretch into the top of your quads. Take it over to the other side. Okay, coming back to center on all fours, hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're arching up. Lowering down. Arching up. Lower down. One more. Arching up. And lowering down. Coming back onto your bottom, I'm going to stretch out the glutes. So one foot onto one knee, and pick up behind that knee and bring it in towards you. And drop that down, other foot onto your knee, bring it in towards you. And release that down. As you sit up, one leg's extended out in front of you. Put your other leg across your leg that's out in front and just hold your knee and draw it in towards you. And you're going to stretch down your IT band into your glute medius. So we've used a lot of that today. And release that down so the other leg extends. Bring over the other leg and pull it in towards you as much as you can. And release that down. If you go back into all fours, I want you to just tuck your toes under. Push yourself up into the calf stretch. So you're trying to get your heels to touch the floor behind you. Bend the knees slightly. Walk your hands back towards your toes and slowly roll up. Roll the shoulders out as you come up. Okay, so we're going to finish as we start. So feet together, point your toes out to the corners of the room and align your heels. Shoulders relaxed, core engaged, taking our head out to the side. Lowering down, shoulders, chest, up through the other side. Nice and gently. And back to center, to the ceiling, to the floor, to the ceiling, and to the floor. Keep your chin onto your chest. Clasp your hands together in front of you and pull forwards. exhale, open up, palms of the hands on the bottom of your back, squeeze the elbows in towards you. Still breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And relax that down, do some shoulder rolls to the back. And to the front. Okay, put one hand on your rib cage, one hand on your tummy. We'll finish up in a couple of breaths. So big one, in through the nose. Feel your hands come out and exhale. Out through the mouth, drawing tummy in. And again, in through the nose. And exhale. Out through the mouth. And well done. I hope legs are a bit sore tomorrow, or bottoms. It's nice to do those again on a Thursday.